people.
Yeah, what's up?
Peace to the people.
It's that pretty little beach, Jessica J. Love, and you are now tuned in to the Press Play Podcast, episode 4.
Foes.
We got in the building.
We are in the building with the one and only, the talk of the town right now.
Yes.
Who you be, Miss Queen?
Sharron.
Okay.
Sharron.
Miss Hart.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, glad to have you. I know you was on channel 12 earlier. Shout out to Gid.
Yes.
Gideon does great work out there.
Yes.
But very important conversation, and we wanted to have you on. I was just telling my guy, like, it was super funny because I don't know. Did you make that original post with the building and all that?
No.
So somebody else made that post?
Yeah, before I can make it.
See, and that's how important it is. When you doing something and somebody else make a post, they go viral about it before you can make a post.
Okay.
But, we got a lot going on in our city, especially with our young people. And one of the main things our young people say, and that we know, is very little for them to do, or the access to different things is not enough. But you are developing a new youth lounge space, I guess we would call it. Tell us how you came to come up with that concept and the vision for it and all that.
Basically what you said, just sitting back, I got 2 teenagers. They got a lot of friends. They're always at my house, so can't get rid of them. And then just looking back, I had them over, right? I had them over I didn't have them over. They had themselves over for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. And I'm like, y'all won't go home, So then I'm like, they need somewhere to go. They can't go to Dave and Buster's no more. They was kicking it at Bayshore. They can't go there no more. It's like they literally cannot go nowhere without. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to create something, just strictly for them. Yes. A place for them to come. That's their vibe, something that's up to speed, up to date for them that they're like, to me.
So let me ask this, right? Because I've seen a lot of controversy and everybody's sharing it and giving their opinions and all those different things on it. You let the people know, what is it going to be like? Is it going to be like an Amistad, or is it going to be like Boys and Girls Club, or like a mixture? What is it going to be like, so that the people know exactly what it is and everybody not speculating on what this is going to be?
So first and foremost, the famous name is club. Why would she open a teen club?
Yeah.
It is for sure not a club. It's a lounge. Think of the TV shows that we watched growing up. Moesha and all of that, and they just after school. That's a Raven. Just go somewhere and hang out. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
It's somewhere, the hangout.
It's the hangout.
Yes.
It's the hangout,
I think that club, the word club, people get. But then you had the Boys and Girls Club that was like the hangout too, though. So I was like, oh yeah, we got to get this cleared up, because everybody thinking this is going to be like
this
the Amistad.
Where you come and they playing all the low end music and they turned up. We gonna have some turned up day.
Absolutely.
We gonna vibe with the teens, but just mellow music, games, mocktails, just a place for them to hang out. I
love that.
And get off the street.
What are the age ranges?
We debating right now.
We
debating. Yeah, we're debating. But school, high school ages. I want them to show a high school ID, just to make sure that we ain't mixing and So
I like that.
I like that layer, that the IDs as another layer of safety.
Yes.
And having everything in order. But again, we're going into years of conversation about the Stoli epidemic and all this different stuff is still a hot topic in the city. We got young people, especially, and when you mention your daughters and these young ladies be at your house, do you see yourself as somebody that is specifically from the young women's lens? Is that something that you're gonna kind of focus in on? Because I know, as a man that does youth programming, it is a very specific need for there to be women to really work with these young girls out here. So is that a thing that you are looking into doing?
Absolutely. It's pivotal, just both though. I really don't want to show favoritism. They equally need it, boys and girls. My goal from this is, especially the boys with the stolies and they want to be thugs and smoke their weed. they get an adrenaline rush from all the wrong things. So I want to give them that same adrenaline rush, but with the right things. You know, that's my goal.
That's so. Why you looking at me?
Is this like your first?
What's next?
Is this your first like club lounge?
Yes, this is my first time in this space, new to it. Learned a lot. And then, I mean, it was challenging because I did it all myself. I had a clothing boutique. So I closed that and I decided to go this route.
Okay.
Your older woman is Pratt, is it Pratt?
Andrea.
And I believe I saw something where it says she is supporting this.
Yes, and so I haven't got a real good chance to like formally introduce myself.
Okay.
Larissa Taylor was working with me first because I was originally on 76 and Mill Road.
Okay, that makes sense.
90% done with the building.
What?
Problems with the landlord, so we moved it. You know, so everybody is
so
like,
this space was going to be out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? You said 76 in Mill Road?
In the plaza. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's originally where I was.
Which I would say there is a high need in her district out that way as well. So that definitely makes sense. And I mention that because it's definitely a great thing to have the alders support stuff like this that's going to be in a district, because it gives you that another layer of resources and support to where it's not just you by yourself.
Right.
Because if it's successful, it's helpful to them and their mission in their district too. So regardless of which one, again, hopefully, we can connect as well, and I can ensure that those scars and those connections are made and sustained.
Yes.
Because in this work with this population, it is very difficult work. And again, I'm grateful for people that's stepping up that want to do it and do it seriously. I was just telling you, it's people that's been like, I want to do this, and I've been like, hell no, you can't do it. Not you. You're not doing this.
But why though? Like,
because people don't be right.
Yeah.
They don't be right. And to be honest with you, one of the reasons why I got into youth programming is because I noticed a lot of these youth programs, they have people that don't. I grew up in group homes too. And I know from experience, I don't know why people who don't like kids or teenagers work with kids or teenagers.
Right.
And when you do that, a lot of people look at this work as a check or a way to get money. They see a need and they're not seriously or passionate about doing the work. They're looking to get some money.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like my teenagers. No,
we all have a hard time with children with our kids.
But kids really, they hold a soft spot in my heart. Like they gravitate towards me. I'm an easy person to talk to. For some reason, they always come to me. They talk to me about stuff they can't really talk to their parents about, you know. And I just got a soft spot for them. I really got a soft spot for kids.
Are you going to be hiring people to help you?
If I do hire, I would prefer to be teenagers, just to like build some work ethics, some work skills.
I like that idea too.
Yeah.
And it's always good too, from a peer-to-peer perspective. When you talk about, I believe that was Black that was talking about having people they respect. I mean, not only from an adult lens, but lifting up young people to be peer leaders amongst their peers. So that they always receive that well too, depending on who it is. So.
Right.
Because I got teenagers too. I got 2 teenagers.
You weren't one of the ones that said they ain't coming out. I ain't seen my teen.
Nah, I didn't know much about it. I seen the post and I seen everybody talking about it, but I don't get into the shenanigans shit until I had to, But no, I'm not one of those people. I just wanted to see what it's gonna be like instead of everybody just saying what they don't know or whatever. You know?
And so I'm glad that you said that. You're a parent. You want to see what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna host like an open house thing for adults, just to come and catch the vibe, see where their kids gonna be. Yeah.
I like that because my kids.
Go ahead.
I'm used to. I grew up in the Runner Rebels. I don't know if you know the Running Rebels. Shout out to the Running
Victor
Rebels, Big
Barnett,
Don. Yeah.
Lil Vic, all
So
of
I'm
those.
for it. Like, I'm for kids going to a space after school because that was me. Like, I was in the music programs. And then I became a leader. And so I understand it. So that's why I was like, is this going to be like Running Rebels or is this going to be like the Amistad? Because I'd have been some Amistad too. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a little mixture, you know?
But I like the idea of the mocktails. You know, kids always want to think they wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thought process. You know, it's like, give them something to, you know, make them feel and just provide the scenery, like, you know, the vibe for them.
Yeah, my son, he's 15.
Okay.
My other son, he's turning 14 on Valentine's Day, so it's his golden birthday. Yeah. He asking for cars and everything. Like, you don't even know how to drive.
That was my son. They are.
I'm here with a remote control car.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people be like, kid, but they are all-star scholars, and they deserve to have fun and go out. But you're right, it's not a lot of things for them to do. That I think about it, and I'm super protective of my kids. You're gonna have security there, right?
We're gonna have security.
Okay, y'all heard
Safety is number one. Safety is my number one priority. It's just that, you know, people hear teens and they just write them off, you know? And it's like, we cannot bunch all the teens in just one group. Like, we got some that's running rogue, but all teens are not bad, you know? And some just really need a listening ear. So, you know, I'm a take my chances with them and see how it goes.
I love it.
So your hours are kind of like after school programs. So.
Right. In the winter and the summer, it's gonna fluctuate. The summer, I plan on being open longer. You know, more so during the day. But in the winter, since they in school, it'll open at 4 and be closed by 9.
Is the building a nice space for good capacity, or like what's
it's a nice space. Around 80. I wish I could be bigger. I feel like
80 is a good.
Yeah, that's good.
You know.
I'm just hoping I don't have to turn teens around. You know what I mean?
That's more than enough in one space.
It is.
You may have to, but that's gonna make it better though. Then it's gonna be like, you know
It's exclusive now. You can't get in until you come after 6.
Limited space.
You better get there.
You better get there.
Right. So
And like, it's some skepticism, but it is nothing that hasn't been done before, like Club Sugar. Y'all remember Club Sugar? You don't remember Sugar? It was a teen spot.
I didn't grow up here, so
I never been here, but I've heard of it.
I'm a side, but
I'm a side.
of Sugar.
So it's not impossible.
Right.
Is it gonna be like music DJs?
Yeah, we're gonna have music there.
I think some kid DJs would be fire.
Yeah, my son actually is gonna start us off. I got him a little beginner mixer,
Put 'em on.
you know. So
that's fire.
Yeah. My kids, they got their roles. You know, my daughter want to be my assistant.
Family business.
I love it. Yeah.
Family business. Yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, the thought of providing jobs for kids. My son, he already like, Mama, sign this thing so I can work. He goes to Mesmer, and Mesmer is like really on that, like with the whole programs and trans. They're so good at that.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, can we go back a little bit? You said that you did the clothing. Like, that was it anything else before that? Like, you seem like a super entrepreneur. And
you know, the goal is to be, you know, a serial entrepreneur.
Yes.
It wasn't. I've been in HR for 10 years this year. So I've been doing that for a while. Branched off into clothing, but, you know, it's so many people in that field. So I'm like, y'all can have this.
I feel you.
You know,
switch it up. That's what's up.
Create my own little lane here.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, the need is there.
It is.
And, you know, again, it's been years and years and years of trying to address this. And again, I definitely am one to try to pull for success for people, for the right people. You know, and you know, hopefully you can get this started and it becomes successful, and then you can branch back out to somewhere like Alderwoman Taylor's district where that need is even higher for out there. Matter of fact, we just did the 11th year of our gift drive, door-to-door gift drive out in her district. For that reason. When we started, man, we gotta get you this coming year. You know, on there. But part of the reason why we picked that is because when we launched our youth lock-in program, it was in her district.
Okay.
And so we haven't been able to find a space or partner with anybody back out that way. But that population of young people, we're very grateful for. So, again, it's super needed. And, what was the feedback? And I know this was just today, but just from the news, what do you think? Like, was the news helpful?
I think it was helpful. I think the feedback was better today than, from urban Milwaukee. Yeah.
From that picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then even with the negative feedback, I don't respond. I don't give that my energy. I'd rather put my energy in all the support. Like, I'm grateful for that feedback because it brought me a lot of support.
Yeah.
I have a lot of different business owners and a lot of people that's reaching out, looking to help in any type of way. So,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah.
History that I haven't heard you like working with teens though. Have you ever worked with teens or been around?
No, just, my kids and their friends, but not really.
How do you feel about that? Like going into that?
Open it up to other people's teens.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The teens don't scare me.
Yeah.
They don't scare me.
I know that's right.
So I feel good about it. Like, I really am a person that makes them comfortable,
Yeah.
So, I
And you gonna be like there, like hands on, like
absolutely
okay.
every day. Every day I'm ready. I'm ready to have fun with the kids. I don't do adults really, so
Okay.
you won't catch me out in the nightlife with y'all. But like, I am ready to turn up with the kids and just motivate them.
Is you gonna be kicking the kids' ass?
Say,
Y'all
hey,
now.
I was just gonna tell her she
Y'all
got me
say-
and I'll be the one to come kick
Y'all
that.
say the teens crazy now. I ain't got time for that.
If the parents give you permission, will you be in there?
Yes.
give you
If I get permission, absolutely.
They need community moms and dads.
They
so to
do.
speak.
We had it. We had
they
it
really
growing
need
up.
people who ain't, like I say, even with the security, not people to stand over them
Yes.
and be overly, because that's what the rest of the world is doing. They really hard on them,
Yeah.
and they really just come down. But that's kind of where people took issue with us, is like, why y'all ain't telling them how bad they are? Why y'all not holding them accountable?
Right.
We do, but they don't need that from me. Y'all do it to them all day long.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
so again, for people to have that different lens to come from, and to come with that love and that energy and that mentorship, and somewhere where it's just like, I really care about that population. I see what the issue is, and I'm gonna just try to address it, versus, man, we need to get it back. Yeah, gonna do.
Right.
That's a different energy to come to them with.
Right.
And they do take that. They do receive
Yeah.
that well, and the response is different. So.
Yep.
I love that. I like that you said like kids gravitate to you. I can relate to that, like, because I have my teenagers, and every time I go to their school, it's like, Miss J Love, Miss J Love. Like, I've always had kids just gravitate to me.
Right.
Like, people be like, they kids don't go to nobody. I reach my arm out and they be shocked that they baby came to me. Like, what you mean? This is good energy right here.
Energy. It's
like, they
energy.
get it. Like, they know who is like good people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, they do need that for sure.
I never had a problem with like, I know teenagers that like to be in Kias,
Yeah.
but around me, they're completely different, so like I never
I got
had
that
that
too.
problem with a disrespectful kid or, like just from a simple conversation is, yes, ma'am, so like,
It's how you carry yourself.
It is.
And that's really what it is. Because I've never had no problems with no kids
right.
disrespecting me either, because they know not to play with me.
Yeah, no, seriously. I really think it's, it's the demeanor and it's the delivery and how you talk to them and how you come to them.
Yeah.
So that'll make them open up and make them settle down, simmer down a little bit. So.
No, you got it. I loved it.
Well, I definitely want to issue a challenge, like you said, from the news, and it's people reaching out. Everybody that had a negative comment, one of the things that that I say is help her make it successful.
Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
don't
Right.
my
help and support.
my big
It
homie.
like
was,
that,
it was,
yes.
oh, she needs to do this. Oh, well, I hope she doing this in here. Well, what you doing?
I
Right.
know that's right.
What are you doing? Do it.
Yes.
So it's just,
Listen, it's my shout out to my big brother Homer Blow, when he talks about these things. That's generally the conversation that in response he get from people is the fear and the what ifs and all woe is me, but again, from all the stuff we've been able to do, and our success has been based off the people who did not put that energy into attacking it or the negatives or the what ifs. It was people who were like, how can we help? What did you need from us? How can we, and those people helped make sure we had everything that we need, whether they came and chaperoned or volunteered or came and brought some food or came and brought some jump rope, whatever the case may be. You can do something to make sure she's successful. You know what I'm saying? And I want to put that challenge out on your behalf because, again, we're talking about I really, as an activist, I look at stuff from a very total, city, county, state, national lens. It's not finna get no easier for you. People really think they everything finna be just we really finna need this help. We really about to need more people like this to step up and do this stuff because it's about to get hard, y'all. And
I ain't gonna take y'all to church or nothing, but the reason why I don't got fear it's no fear with me because God is in it. You know what I'm saying? This is God ordained. I talked to him, I asked him to reveal my purpose, he revealed it, and so that's why I have no fear. It can't do nothing but work. So I
love that. And you got to respect the person that wants to. I feel like that's help with your kids. We're not always with our children all the time. We don't always relate to everything they do. And they want to be around their peers. They want to be, you know what I'm saying, doing fun stuff. They don't always want to be just in the house. Some of these programs are going to shit, to be honest.
And it
feels
like school. You leaving school and going to another school, so just give them what they want.
I think that's so.
So how can people, well, you did say you was going to do an open house for adults to come in and kind of see what you're doing. I know you was talking about the launch. Are you going to tell people about the launch in the day and what that's going to look like?
Yeah, so we're the grand opening is February 8th. Okay. Hopefully we're going to have some entertainers there, something big for day one. Okay. A week after, though, I want to do an event for the adults. It's actually going to be a little speed dating event, so y'all better air this before so they can know.
I know that's right.
It'll be a little speed dating / pop the balloon, but I just kind of want to give them an idea of what type of events we'll be doing for teens, and just have them come out and see. Everybody this is not teens don't need to have fun. They need, and it's going to be resources there for them. We're going to be doing weekly events, fun events for them, but monthly workshops to show them things, and just, mentors available every day, just a everyday chill spot. But also, I got some stuff I can't say too much, but I'm going to incorporate moms. I'm going to incorporate dads, to certain events that we do have coming up. Where do they do that at? Where to just get the kids involved and show them things, build some morals, So it's coming. It's coming.
And then the little kids that see they older kids going to the club, they can be like, we going to the teen club. And the little kids go, I want to go to the club too. It's going to be as soon as they get old enough. 14, 13, I'm in there.
Probably going enough for the younger kids. They're going to be trying to sneak them in there too.
But you got to get something to look forward to.
Right, absolutely.
When you get to high school. Get them grades right. Get to high school, then you can come to the club.
Well, I mean, you're saying all the right things because you're not just talking about fun and lounge and having a good time. And, you're prioritizing safety. You're maximizing what you're trying to offer them. You're talking about jobs and trainings and access to all different type of resources. Those are the things that we should be listening for instead of just seeing the word club. Because if it was a social club, I mean, they have those at school and they're after school. But this is just a extended space.
I like the lounge. I like that word because then it kind of describes it more. A teen lounge is kind of like
the word was lounge. They turned it into club.
That's what I was saying. Is it a club or what? But that's why you can't listen to the internet. You got to get it yourself.
I'll say we have had some some bad taste in our mouth the last couple of years because of other people who have tried
just
and
saying
just
stuff.
come on, bro.
Anything.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, you got to be careful. And I always say it really depends on who does stuff for you to support it, because everybody just think, you know, they see stuff out there they want to try and you know, they get a bad taste in their mouth and then they never want to support anything ever again. But,
Right.
Again, I applaud you for your effort, and you know it's getting a lot of attention now. And again, I hope it's as successful as it can be.
Yes.
It's very needed.
Same.
Now, where do you see it elevating?
You know, hopefully we can expand. I feel like, yeah, it holds 80 people, but the more the better. You know,
Yeah, bigger
even
space.
if it's with anybody else, I support it. I just feel like the more options we give these kids to have them off the street, the better.
What space was you going for at first in the plaza up there?
I was converting my store, so it was by Liberty Tax down the hallway.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
But hopefully later in the future, just get a bigger building. You know, expand it.
That's
I like
what's
that.
up.
I did bring you and your sister gifts.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Sorry to the men, it's for women.
That's crazy.
But I feel like this group of people is like, we might be good people to get the artists in and people that, you know, bring the entertainment, because we entertainers and connected to entertainers. I'm a artist. I'm a rapper.
Okay, look.
And I'm an entrepreneur too. So.
Rap Battle Fridays. You gotta come check us out.
But I brought y'all
sound
a
lit.
lipstick. So I had an album that came out called The Red Kiss, and I have a lipstick in conjunction with the album.
Okay.
It's a red kiss.
Okay.
So if red's not your color,
Red is definitely my color, honey.
I understand, but yeah. So it's a matte red.
Okay.
I got it right
Okay,
now.
loving it.
So I got you one too. So
Thank you.
I hope
I
y'all like it.
appreciate that.
All right, very good. All right.
So nice.
See, the ladies,
And
we
got the album cover on there.
we get chicken and sandwiches and liquor and shots of liquor, and
I'm
they get
sure
nice
that's
stuff.
enough. I'm sure that's
When they
enough for
leave.
y'all.
So, man, I definitely this has been a much needed conversation, and again, however we can support from the podcast, from all of us individually, let us know. You know, we'll continue to follow it, and like I said, I'll be following up with you and to come check the space out and offer some more, you know, resources and connections as well.
So I do got a question.
I ain't letting no switches through the door. I promise.
Switches.
But I do got a question. I
Okay.
don't know if y'all remember Amistad, but Amistad used to let adults in.
Oh no.
Are you letting adults in?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
There will not
for
be
no reason at
for
all.
no reason at all. You know, because I'm selling food and stuff too. So I know my grandma was asking that, like, can anybody just come? No, no adults.
Man.
It's
at
for
all.
the teens.
Yeah.
That'd be
So-
crazy if I was like, oh, the food's super fire. And
Right.
then can't none of that.
Hey, y'all gotta come at the
gotta
time
have the
designated
kids
to
bring it
y'all.
too.
Right?
None of your business.
Come on, man. Don't be trying to
Your
use food.
$8, your $10.
Right.
Right.
Them
no.
wings frying the bitch at that teen club.
Like, oh, damn.
It ain't on none of that.
That's great.
That's a great thing
But
to hear.
that's a good question.
Yeah, that was a
though,
good
because
question.
people be
No.
trying to sneak in.
Well,
Well,
thank you for your time.
yes.
Thank you for
Thank
pulling
you.
up on us and
Thanks for
coming to sit
having
down
me.
with us. We definitely
Congratulations.
appreciate you.
Actually, it's episode 4, but it is the first segment of our community conversations version of the Press Play podcast. So,
Oh, so that's what's up.
I think coming up we have Antonia from the Hip Hop Museum
Yes, we do.
coming soon.
We
So,
definitely do.
yeah, we definitely gonna be looking to interview and to highlight different folks that's doing stuff out here in the community to keep the conversation and the content well rounded. So
So,
much love. Shout out to Black. I thought he was gone.
Facts.
Black helped set this up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. He's been
Shout
a
out
huge
to
part
Black
of.
for reaching out. Thanks, Black, for having me here.
Oh, for sure. Do I count as an adult?
You count as an adult.
Wow.
Unless you a worker, you ain't counting.
I need a job, ASAP. I ain't gonna lie. I'm bringing people. I'm bringing people. Hey, I'm bringing people that can be like in the future on a positive note.
Yes.
So no, I appreciate you coming. You know what I mean, guys. She was very friendly. She answered my. You know what I mean. She wasn't cocky. You know how people leave you on shit.
wasn't.
She got right back to me
same
and
day
she
with
showed
notice,
us.
you know. So
Yeah.
that's very, you know, again, you stand on your stuff, you get it done, and you pull up. You know what I'm saying?
You got my vote. I support.
Look, you family now.
Big fan. I told her that too. We family now. It's over.
When they share something, be like, listen here. You don't know what you talking about. Go watch Press Play.
So where can they find you at if they wanna contribute, if they are a resource, if they wanna come check it out? Where can they come? Where can they find you at? Social media?
Yeah, I'm on social
PO boxes.
media,
What up?
Facebook, Instagram, Teen and Out for both. So Teen and Out, or you can Sharron Hart inbox me on my page.
Okay, for Teen and Out, for those who may spell it incorrectly, because I know you got a special little spelling for it, a big spelling for it. My apologies. Well, how do you spell it?
So it's the TEEN apostrophe OUT. So I mean N and then OUT. So
okay, no, start over.
Yeah, because I
start over
right now.
It's the wine, so
it's okay. That's why we ain't tripping. Hey,
that's our fault.
And I'm a baby, you know.
And it's your first joint.
Get it right. Go ahead.
We listen, we don't judge.
Thank you.
Go ahead, no,
That's one of them lessons they go
It's TEEN and then apostrophe N and apostrophe OUT.
And is there anything like at this stage that you need from the people that you will ask for in specific? Is there anything people can donate?
Where's the money?
Listen, hey, no. What's the cash at? What's the cash?
I have cash.
Oh, you gotta get that.
You need one. You definitely go.
I gotta go for me.
Let's get the GoFundMe. What's the GoFundMe?
I'm
gonna link it too.
Yep, it'll be in the link.
We gonna share the page.
I really.
That's right.
Help her with that. We don't need
Your brand on it.
Can I ask one question before we so the music that you'll be playing on a regular, will it be radio edited, or will you allow the teens to get their little adult on and listen to a little explicit music?
You know, it was gonna be explicit. You know, they old enough.
Listen,
they do it. They
to
say
it anyway.
Listen.
They already listening.
I cannot tell you. That's what I can tell. Again, you have to give to take. You know what I'm saying? You got to meet them in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I struggle with that for a long time. But one thing you're going to learn is these kids, a lot of their music they listen to don't have edited versions.
No.
At all.
So I'll be like, you can't pull up an edited version. They don't make no edited version of what they like to listen to. So
this is real life.
Okay. Our rules was more just based on not like refrain from like the twerking and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But for the most part, we let them kind of be them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kept them coming to the space, because we ain't being judgmental. We ain't like kind of restrict them, and you know what I'm saying? So
we don't want it to feel too much like it's at home
or school.
You know, don't do that.
It gives the viewers a chance to see what, you know what I mean, this what's going on. You know what I mean? It's not nothing being here. We ain't going over the top, but it's going to be a bitch or a shit being said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like they do anyway at school in the hallways.
They just left the crib. It's all type of, you know what I mean, class 9I felonies going on. You know what I mean? So.
Most of the time, we'd rather have like
mic her up.
Most of the time, like we'll rather have like the local performers in there performing like their music and stuff too. So it won't always have to be like us playing our music. Or like a DJ, like we have them come in and get the word out for them and have their crowd in there supporting them as well.
Yeah,
that's
things like that too.
Yes.
They and y'all that can't see her, that's the head of security. You feel me? I'm talking about don't play with her. Don't play with her.
She ready. Okay,
you understand? No, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. This was an honor to even be a part of this conversation, so thank you. And I look forward to everything that's coming in the future.
Shout out Black.
Hey man, listen man, shout out y'all, man. Y'all the goats, man. I'm back here taking notes. You hear me?
Well, again, man, appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully this will be dropping very, very soon, because it's a conversation we need to get out kind of right away. It's a hot topic. So new segment, new flyer for the new segment coming out. I literally just create this while we sitting here, so because it deserves a lane of its own. You know what I'm saying? So much love, man. We till next time.
Press play.
Yes.
Love by the way, ladies and Queen Sharron.
All right.
Peace.